Maybe they ate some bad gull meat.
Are we back now? What was that? I've never had that happen before. Two snowflakes froze OPS? Yeah, it seems like it. Healing double barrel. Back on YouTube. Okay, yeah. It just said OBS popped up, said your stream key is not valid, and disconnected both of my streams. It has never done that before. And I just restarted OBS and it worked.
Greetings.
I
It's wise
don't need
not
these.
to rush the flames.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. We're out to dethrone a king.
Yeah, at first I thought it was just a YouTube issue. That, like, the Stream Elements plugin for multi-streaming was having trouble. And then I saw the Twitch stream was down too. I don't know.
Defeat does not
That was scary.
defeat me.
Very, very scary. Couldn't even get a sniper shot off. I mean, that is often what those fights come down to. Juggler does nothing.
The dunes are waves on a
Just take the XP.
Your strength is beautiful.
Shield on repeater. What happened? Our opponents got blown up. The PvE fights don't have that much health. I think he only has like 4k. Welcome back. Thanks. Don't know what happened, but seems to be working now. Figurehead's always been a very good Vanessa
I
item.
may be young for a captain, but I've seen
I could buy
much
into
that
Figurehead
storm.
just like being Vanessa's
My
best
fight
item this
isn't with
patch.
you, but
It's good
with
in kind of all of her comps. It's probably better for aquatics than it is for ammo, but yeah. Rip. Out of ammo.
I paint my ship red, but I don't blue.
Yeah, we struggled to do that much damage. Crit really wouldn't have mattered. We just got outscaled. We need to kill them before the turtle shell shield gets out of control.
I love that you are weak. It is my joy to make you strong. Not one person is not in my training. Today,
Weapon. I feel like every time that I check gold shop versus weapon shop, there's always more hits in the gold shop, but maybe this is the time weapon shop was better. There's so much junk in the weapon shop.
as long as you draw breath, your journey is not complete.
Yeah, we didn't get the revive, right?
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
More crits. I guess on repeater so that it triggers the knives.
You can't be the fastest shot, be the fastest reload.
Don't think so.
Old saying round here, an empty gun is an empty wallet.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king, not
Oh,
to
Boulder,
squabble
let's go.
with nobodies.
Okay, no turtle shell. And less HP than our previous opponent. I think we get this.
Next
Yeah.
time, boys, less blunder.
Oh, and no
more
figurehead. Yeah,
plunder.
not even close. Yeah. The slow that killed me in the other fight. It was a combination of things that killed me in the other fight. To the point of figurehead on the puffer build, it makes everything faster. Your puffer triggers faster, the things that make your puffer faster trigger faster. Lets your turtle shell scale. The only pufferfish build that I like late game has a diamond figurehead on it. I don't think this comp is playable without figurehead late.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through me.
There's a bunch of ways that you can build it when you have the figurehead, but just the minus 30% cooldown on all of your items ends up being so important. The shipwreck versions seem insane. Maybe shipwreck's the exception. You just never see a shipwreck, so it's not something on my radar. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around. Cool design. You're a fan. My only complaint about Figurehead is so many comps relying on Figurehead, it not really being very interchangeable with other pieces, and it's really hard to find. With the only relevant tag being aquatic and Vanessa having so many aquatics and so many medium items, you just kind of don't see it that often. And it's just such a linchpin piece. That said, the complaint would go away if there were more items that did similar things to Figurehead. Game? Okay. I have a pet rock. Me and my best friend. Action time. Not the bronze Langshan. Please, not the bronze Langshan. I'd probably rather get the bronze Langshan than the loot item. At least it's 2 gold. But, come on. Give me trained. Give me trained.
Is that even
Yes!
maybe a skirmish?
I'm definitely high rolling this. I think this is like 4 of the last 6 times I've gone to Kyber Drone, I've gotten trained.
Reuse, recycle, relax. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Well,
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Some folks a lot older than me have lived a lot less.
I don't get to roll these. Just gonna take Arm Stealer.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like,
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen.
Really wanted the damage skill there.
You do see these tusks, right?
Hmm. Come on, table. Good buffs. Really good buffs. I think we're winning. Looks like we're winning.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
My #1 doubter in chat. Thinking that we're losing. Small and medium. I am still just going here. We can beat the easy fights. Nice. We also take an Amber. Rush is always good. A lot of good drops. A lot of good drops. Insect Wing is Insect Wing.
See that plank? Walk it. Another empty
It's so
chair
easy.
waiting to be filled.
Right. Back to business. And that's how a master murder.
Slightly griefs my crit chance. Could bench it. Gives me 20 life. I should be doing that just for the 20 life. I did forget about Arms Dealer. Okay. Our board is not incredible yet, but it is sick.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Should be better than a trebuchet. A hasteless trebuchet? A weaponless, hasteless trebuchet?
Defeat does not defeat me.
I request you to go full proboscis. You don't need to request that. That's probably happening anyway. Gonna take that. We're not
Place
really
just
all
for the
that strong
rest of
yet.
The tyrant's gold.
Upgrade. Hey, Algonacy too. Thanks for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Upgrade the leg. We could. We could also just go here and try to get damage. I feel like that matters way
Being
more.
an elder is just one perspective. Youth has its. It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
We're like kind of strong now. The skill also gets us an extra XP over taking the upgrade. Been burned before by streamers deciding not to go full proboscis. Yeah, you're in the wrong stream if you're not expecting to see full proboscis. This will be our 4th proboscis game in 2 days. We beat this, right? Kind of strongish. It's strong if you have trained. I don't think I'd want to go for it if I didn't have trained, but if we're gonna keep getting trained and keep getting early proboscises, I will continue playing proboscis. We got a slow item. There's the unwritten rules in the Bazaar. I don't know about Cloak. Cloak is just very good. Cloak's kind of the thing that makes single weapon Vanessa work. Kind of an early game menace in general.
Waiting
You have an
to
early
be
cloak.
filled.
Dually with pulse rifle gets to use it.
Oh, sure. I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Those don't do anything. The slow freeze.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
We could upgrade our bludgeon. Take a bit of damage. I think I'm supposed to just go big bite. I only have 8 gold.
Good food feeds body and soul.
So we gotta find dock lines. That's the big thing. Ideally, we find dock lines before our level 7 upgrade.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
The small bob.
Next time I'll show you what I learned from this.
We're still not looking for weapons, right? Cheetah would be good, but
Eat up,
I don't know, I'm not
bulk
skipping
up,
fins.
Get solid.
Go JJ.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
We have been so good at finding figurehead. It's kind of absurd.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Slow and steady. Nope. Just a citrus. We're not always lucky. Only usually. If I click this, this is going to be the figurehead, right? Okay, that's fair. I deserve that. Let's get Mountain Pass.
Support the arts. Give me your gold.
This is the hard version of it too. Nice. 3 bonus XP.
The flame is a fickle lover.
I'm telling we don't have an upgrade target. Happy to just upgrade the figurehead.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared? Choose patience for my
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
Dually, dually, dually. Probably play Revolver over Sunder. More damage, more crit chance. It's Pet Rock's a
I may
little
think
embarrassing,
you
but
are,
what can you do?
but I've seen my share of storms.
I'd be pretty upset if I was this dually and I was fighting a golden figurehead on day 4. It's pretty messed up. Their board's not even bad. I guess they took a bunch of shops. We are probably 2 levels ahead of them, too. At least 1 level ahead of them. We're up a bunch of XP. You buy chocolate at some point, too? We big bited twice. Yeah. Level 7 on day 4. With this board. Yeah, the flask's not doing much. Gonna keep pushing here. Now I could go Curio. Or we could acquire a Jite. Excuse you? I mean, it's not like it was the dock lines. Could have been better. First aid in to replace Pet Rock? Kinda messed up. Of all the messed up things that have happened this game, getting the Jite there is pretty low on the list. I would argue that that is more messed up than getting the Jite. Nah, I don't have any extra codes.
I will not train you to kill. I will train you to live. Every coin goes back
Sure.
to our community.
My main damage item can't crit,
Thank you.
but that's okay. So, this guaranteed wins the fight, but don't I already guaranteed win the fight?
Cast aside your destruments. Use that for the good of all.
Like the Sunderer here. I still don't really want to sell the chair. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to play this over the Sunderer too. The game is just reminding me that I have a revolver, and I should in fact be playing it.
We're out to dethrone a king. Not
Yeah,
to
I heard
show
that the
up
buying it
with
from EU was awkward. I know that was an issue back when it first came out. I guess they never fixed it. I wonder how many Proboscis games I can upload to YouTube before people stop clicking on them. never stop clicking. I don't know. It did seem like people would never stop clicking on the Infernal Greatsword games, but I only had 4 of those. At least the proboscis runs are all at least a little bit different.
What you need? I'll help you find who does.
Level 10, day 6. Yep, that's... Welcome to this patch when you high roll your mountain passes.
You leave it behind.
It's very silly.
Someone else finds
When you're strong early, you can afford to just, like, take all the random fights. You'll never beat him. Well, if you're saying that I'll never beat him, that probably means that I'm beating him, so let's go. No! Almost. Almost. It's okay. We only threw away, like, half of our lead. Not even half of our lead. Yeah, even post-nerf, which is probably still the hardest fight. Void Golem is probably number 2, but at least Lich is, like, deterministically going to wreck you. Void Golem's more of a variance thing. It's just not worth taking.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I beat Dinosaur. No, my Illusoray. Wait. Nah, their board sucks. Okay, we're good. We're good. Way too worried about this Turbo Dinosaur. Yeah, that happens some games. Some games the mountain passes are kind to you, some games they're not. When they're kind to you, you have a huge XP lead for no real reason.
A bad craftsman blames his tools, but a good one.
Dock lines. Oop. Wait, Dino Run work before? I don't think that I have gotten more than 6 wins with a Dinosaur on my board in a very long time. With Momosaur, it was like battery, haste from the start of combat, haste on the battery. Burn on this. GTA doesn't do anything weird with enchants, right? Yeah, no.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
It's not bad.
You're not ready to accept the light, and that's okay.
It is stacking burn even with just burn too.
Waste of gunpowder.
Come on in. Let's chat.
I need the lines. Give me the lines.
Lower my prices.
We've barely scratched the surface of the outlands.
Shiny piranha. That's adorable. Radiant pearl. I just don't have the slows for it.
That looks like the Cretaceous era?
Your world is frantic. The long time is peace.
I want right-handed, probably. This is just two slows. Is this two later slows when I already have more damage scaled?
Science, magic, all is thought.
Mr. Pygmalion.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
My dreams are too big for you to steal. Well, I'll admit,
Watch.
that was impressive.
11 on day 7. Would you believe me if I said we lost a PvE fight this round? Yeah, we tried to fight Lich. And we lost to him. The lines! I've found the lines!
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you use it well.
Just do that for the 20 life from Arms Dealer.
Lufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
I still have these things.
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
I mean, while we're getting everything we want, we may as well get this too, right? Yeah. A haste enchant would be great. I guess at this point we could cut, like, Clam GTA for a captain's wheel.
Maybe a skirmish.
That's so funny. I don't get to play this very much. Oh, it does slow 2 things of gold. Oh, Ember upgrades are better than I thought they were. Oh, it gets extra targets. That's cool. I could just drop the GTA. Keep playing the Clam. I believe. Don't think I can play that one.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with. Nothing I can do about your poor judgment.
How do you hugelings use these things?
Oh, our earliest friend. He's back.
Midsworth says
I guess we could be buying it for
but I just
arms
want the
dealer.
huge things.
Go ahead. Underestimate
Hey,
me.
Pennywise.
It makes this more fun.
Yeah, by getting rid of the GTA, we guarantee that the buffs from Train to go on the probe. Strange motherboard.
Welcome in, hon. What
Spike
can
and
I get you?
upgrade. No, we get a captain's wheel though.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Can we all just chill? Why did it just get so aggressive so fast? What the fuck? Is it worth playing now? I'm not sure. It'll probably be worth playing when the Docklines gets to Diamond. Maybe we're taking the time to just upgrade the figurehead first. Haste is so nice. That haste looked really good.
Ooh, the keener the blade.
It's
quicker the
ranked?
fight.
No, it shouldn't be.
Hello?
I'm sure you'll still win, even without my treasures.
Get an enchant here.
Enter purchase leave!
Or burn, sure. Favorite patch for the Bazaar so far?
Dethrone a king,
Um,
not to squabble with nobodies. You should know,
It's weird. The early patches were cool because we were all still exploring the game. Though I imagine if we got some of the early patches now, they'd be pretty miserable. Like, the first patch was terrible. I remember the second patch being pretty good. Bunker Armadillo patch was okay.
My crew says at the bar.
I had a
Another
good time
round.
playing the Monitor Lizard patch. This patch is fine. If Monitor Lizard patch didn't last like a month and a half, it would probably be that one. I like the options that you had for building up comps with the loot items. I thought that was a fun play pattern.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
I don't think that's better than Figurehead here. Figurehead's also a ton of damage.
I feel like that decision
Shipwreck
comes
pivot.
from a negative place. Yataria? The Dunes? Where shall we start?
Okay, look. What if... Hear me out.
Magnificent find.
Shipwreck way better than Proboscis and Wheel? No? I think the Lighthouse is worse between Proboscis and Lighthouse by a lot.
If you know you are the best, is not humility a deception? Olin was right. You are a quick study.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
It's a little silly.
The bazaar's a crazy place, right?
No, Proboscis doesn't trigger anything. It doesn't activate.
Maybe if I got better goods. Buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang.
No, it's not ranked.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back. Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Okay. So the Captain's Wheel is just hasting the dock lines. I guess that's fine.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen
Ruby gives
my
me a
share
lot
of
more reach.
storms.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? I believed in
Bonk.
myself and I still lost.
It's a pretty good board from them. Doesn't have like a crazy skill for the Ice Club yet, but I don't know. Day 10, they have a turbo fixer upper. Rod's pretty decent now. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Decent's a good word for it. Was it that fast? Our board? Because we kept the lighthouse in our bag, Captain's Wheel's bugged. It works off your inventory, too. The machine guns just were activating dock lines a bunch. Every time dock lines activates, we get 2 charge on the marbles. This marbles is a lot worse than I thought it was going to be, though. Well, they activated 3 times this fight. And this scales up every time we slow. It gets 5 damage. Every time this activates, we're getting 6 slows. Marbles tank the permafreeze. Oh, sure. That makes sense. Killed extremely fast. Yeah, we kill fast, and their board is perma-slowed from
Crimson Storm hasn't sat in
2-ish
office
seconds into the
long
fight.
since my father built her.
Just a strong board.
Ah, my people, my crew, my father. 1,000 voices guide me to victory.
Burn didn't increase? Yeah, it did. It was 2. It was doing 4, right? Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around. Hey, Appaloon0. Thanks for the sub. Big life preserver. Fishing rod just leads to puffer, right? Hey, night Resi. No. Everything leads to buffer. Nah. I don't think any of my games in the last 2 days have been buffer. Now, should they have been puffer? Maybe? Not even sure about that. It's not even that everything leads to puffer, it's that everything early wants to be barrel.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Just Life Preserver beat Viper. Yeah, I don't know, it might. I've never tried. Quixel.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things!
Can grab a silencer just to have.
On behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah, hi!
It's great for all the PvE encounters. It's also just really hard for a lot of builds to be able to beat a barrel early on.
Some folks a lot older than me have lived a lot less.
Since I have the silencer, I should probably take this.
You picked that up quick.
If we didn't have the silencer, I'd just take the 10 gold.
Getting better at this.
But that's kind of direction.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Well, on the bright side, no, there's not really a bright side. What a day one board. Wait. Catfish, though? Catfish strong, apparently. Huh. Yeah, Cat Engine. Glad you're enjoying the content. Should open up with 8 poison. Power of 10% crit.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might. Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
That was something.
Eat up, bulk up, get solid. That's
We could go for the cloak. We always win this fight with Life Preserver, right?
Your go. We want it.
Life Preserver almost just solos. I should have this next to the star chart too. Don't need this critting.
remembers.
The rockery! Caw-caw! Gold. Oh, gold eventually. Okay, no fear. Surely this is the time we get something real.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Another dually.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Another armadillo. No brick buddy, no duct tape. This looks beatable. Life preserver once again clutch. Or we didn't need it, never mind. It's a barrel, but we're not really a barrel board. Let's just go here. Should have the shield pressure for this. All boards are barrel boards early. Maybe true.
I've got a lot of work to do, but this'll be fun.
Maybe those are just fish for the fire cutlass, but XP is just so good. How do you turn down XP?
Turn the lights off when you leave.
Another empty chest, waiting to be
Bronze
filled.
tier upgrade. So it could just be upgrade the silencer. Have like a scuffed barrel plan on the other half of the board. It's a pretty temporary plan, but leads into cool things with silencer.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
People here look so vulnerable.
Not an incredible pearl right now, but does seem like it's better than the powder flask that does nothing. I might be critting with barrel instead.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I should
Not like
warn
Fake
you,
is gonna be bypassing shield.
not like other Jabalians.
Grindstone waits. Oh my. I ran out of ammo. Cringe. That's not supposed to happen.
Now that was invigorating.
Saying. I was right, he doesn't ignore armor. He was just able to punch through it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 30% revolver uses all of its ammo that fast.
Oh, sure. I can help you, but you have to trust me.
Build with no puffer. Not really. Buffer doesn't do anything on this board. It has some items that Buffer plays, but it's closer to just a single weapon board than it is a Buffer board.
When you're ready, I'll send you to Orlando, but I'll keep you as long as I can.
Discounts for peace.
Speaking of single weapon boards. Ugh.
Use that for the good of all.
At least we won't run out of ammo now.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Fort. Maybe.
You see this wrench? How about a closer look?
A lot of gold to go for it. Not sure what a port build is.
Pretty strong. You looking for work?
You didn't go to academy?
Or filled as any other board with port and storage. Yeah, basically. It's just an econ item. Sometimes it gives you something cool, but it does take a while.
My mother said I'm the best!
Throwing knives. insect wing. Need to find a better weapon than this. Preferably one that scales. I don't think we're winning a day 4 fight with this. Unless this Vanessa just completely runs out of damage. Which is possible. Wouldn't be the first time.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Does not look like a board that runs out of damage. We are in fact getting barreled.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
No, game, please, please.
You'll be back with bruises.
Respect nature, and nature will still eat you.
Diamond Fangs is really cool. Problem is just we have bronze items. You use a non-weapon.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Anything is better than what we were doing before. Diamond Fangs anyway, yeah. Bad run. Bad start. Not the first time. We have a barrel. It can only be so bad. For now, all in on defense with anything to win.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Hey, Riolo swag. We'll greed the docks still. Now we get a honing steel. I don't think I'm pivoting back. Never played Fire Emblem. Just weapons? Just weapons? We commit to non-weapons? You give me weapons? You're killing me, game. You're actually killing me. Probably still better.
My fight isn't with you.
Nope, gets my freeze locked on the other night. Oh no, I'm sorry. The one with Cloak Flagship. Yeah. I'd have items that do something. I do not. Thus is the curse of Vanessa. Ammo weapons, Vanessa. Barrel can outscale a single weapon at this point, too.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
Pretty sure we can do better than Puffer. Still doesn't do anything. Metronome enables Puffer. Kind of. Atomic Clock. Oh yeah.
Hey, you're a natural at this.
This is gonna be hell to upgrade, but...
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Ugh, window shoppers.
Yeah, this needs to upgrade too. Hold up, we're cooking. We're cooking. No, we have one dually item on our board, and it is on our board because of a Vanessa item. We did not get the crane.
I am not a warrior. I am just a man who has lived a long time.
Crescendo gaming. We get to crescendo our barrel.
Master them.
Not very big, though, is it? I'll take it, I guess. Fine, here's some gold. Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this. There's fun size, and then there's boring size.
People first, profit 10th.
Could replace our amulet. We could.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Hmm. Not great, but it is here.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
I guess we could have played the copperhead over the amulet.
Fun.
A little better.
You do see these tusks, right?
Hmm. Huge crits. Looks like we win.
I could see you're going places, but I'm chasing you.
Still need this powder flask.
The finer the meal.
Please? No.
If you want something big and ugly, go see Pole.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
Gonna upgrade the
that
hit.
is free. I like the exercise. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Knee brace. Okay, what does... I don't think we can beat Shock Trooper. Yeah, this is a plasma rifle fight. He probably blows me up. Joyful Jack drops... nothing. Viper Tyrant... Oh, Poison Tyrant's great. When you or your enemy poisons, gain 4 regen with anything to win. I did also assume that we were beating this, which, in hindsight, maybe not correct. Okay, no. Well, should play the Life Preserver.
My ship, my
I did not
fate.
know this fight put on that
I'm
much
willing
poison.
To get stronger.
Maybe it's fine.
Who's getting restless? They're loyal to me.
Cool. Still from pew pew. Anything to win? Want to use a non-weapon, burn one, poison one. Ooh. Adjacent items have +1 ammo. Oh, this doesn't get used anymore. That's not a charge item anymore. Oh. I mean, still better. Still better.
Make deals, not war. I feel like that decision comes from a negative place.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
We're gonna find the flask upgrade. Yeah. It's gonna be brutal. Looks like we're good. We've started to crit.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Double shield the barrel. What are the incendiary rounds enchants? Poison 1. Oh, I get shield 10 on it. Whenever I use an adjacent item. Check what healing does. Do I have any... Oh, you could heal barrel, right? Does that scale? That does scale. Turtle shell also heals, but you would rather heal on the barrel. Wasting on ammo. That's what I was checking. It's only poison 1. It doesn't do that much. Yeah, heal on the barrel scales. Shield is more instances. Sure. I think it's still just this. Items on both sides? No. It doesn't care about positioning at all. Turtle just buffs everything. Please.
Some engineers fix things. I make
The odds are so bad now, too, because it's still bronze. The pearl's not good. I don't know. I should buy it at least.
Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
It's fine, we're gonna get flashy reload. I guess that would be nice. Still not a puffer board. Bird has crit haste.
Waste of gunpowder.
We're leveling anyway. Really want to get to 13 so I can upgrade this clock, though. You just get, like, plus ammo. Helps a bunch.
I told you, I'm done with Pelaga. The Bazaar's the only sea I sail.
I guess that's fine.
That's all I've got. Move along.
A little bit of haste. It's very hard to pass up on this. Do we ever just sell the flask? Yeah. Maybe. The odds are so rough at this point with everything in the pool. And our board is better for having the bronze flask. It is an unfortunate downgrade to lose it. I guess we have the dock lines. Could, like, drop multi-tool powder flask for dock lines.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
Monka. It's a good freeze for us. Looks like we're winning. He clocks the gym real hard. Blast it, gavel. Gunpowder?
Yay! It's my favorite air breather.
Full shell upgrade, maybe?
Really? I thought for sure you'd like these.
Okay, we're going in. I've never successfully done that before. Sometimes lucky. Well, I guess that means we don't need incendiary rounds anymore. So, dock lines it is. Training one-shot proboscis build. Sick. Well. It's interesting. Our build does nothing, but it's good at doing nothing. It makes our opponents also do nothing. And really, isn't that all that you need a build to do? Atomic Clock? It increases an enemy item's cooldown by 1 second. And 2 seconds when we level up. 3 seconds when we get to 16.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Hmm. I do kind of wonder if speeding up my own board is better than docklining. Gets me more barrel value. We could also just, like, not be a turtle shell build. Weird as that is to say out loud. Just, like,
I think
do this.
Really gonna enjoy that.
Using the flask seems good here. It's okay. We're off by 1 second on the flask. I think I'd rather just have more slows. So what, the Pearl's not good now? Pearl is still activating the barrel. Yep, clock.
This will inspire
Atomic
the
Clock,
crew.
be nasty against single item boards. Yes. You have successfully read the card.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Still not playing it. Rather save the gold.
Midsworth says I'm bad at this, but I just want the huge things.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Flask is probably better. I don't think it is.
Big for you to steal.
You're getting 1 extra activation on Atomic Clock every 4 seconds instead of tasting your dock lines to perma-slow the opponent's board. Like, slow is twice as good when you have Atomic Clock. This is the real pacifist comp. I did not think pacifist Vanessa was where we were going to end up tonight, but it's where we are.
Next time, I'll show you what I learned from this.
What skill is going off? Anything to win is our damage, though realistically Sandstorm is our damage.
I have so much new stuff to show you.
Was that a 10 that enemy board should have won? What? We deterministically beat that enemy board. There's no shot.
I'm sure you'll still win, even without my
On other Vanessa boards? Oh, I don't know. I think their board was pretty bad. Vineyard's not really an item anymore. This is Lantern Control. I've paid Lantern Control in the Bazaar. What, do you not like Lantern? I have a respect for Lantern Control.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can sell you things.
I've never been a Lantern Control enjoyer myself, but...
Where's Midsworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal? Well, okay. Here.
As someone who knows when to concede. I need a vehicle. No, Captain's Wheel is bugged and just looks at your stash too. Will probably be fixed next batch. Though honestly, if they left it like this, I wouldn't complain. It is nice having good access to haste. Just 38 seconds. They'll use it eventually.
Over already? We barely got our flags up.
Zero shield pressure build should not win this ever.
I am not prideful. I simply acknowledge the fact of...
Okay, I don't think we're a Reelamin board. We're definitely not a glass cannon board. And we're not a big guns board. So I pressed the roll button. Like, okay. I have the flask. We don't actually need this. I should just take Healthy Heart, right? 30% life is crazy here. I can remove flask. I can't, though. This is less reload than the gold flask. The only things on my board that are critting are the barrel and the pearl. Like, is one slot better than 30% more life? On our atomic clock board that, like, slows our opponent to a halt? I don't think so.
All in had to say, power is
Like, we just need to live long enough to clock their board.
something like that.
What's the free shot do? Whenever you freeze, you reload an item.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Okay, no chrono barriers, please. Chrono barrier is cheat. Yeah, I agree flashy reload is nice to have. However, 30% more life is also very nice to have. And I feel like it matters a lot more. %30 life is boring. We have different definitions of boring. Shield enchant my pearl. I guess I could get crit on the dock lines. Does that matter at all? I want on the board if I had an extra small slot. Yeah, I don't even know.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
60 shield on atomic clock. That is not bad. I still better to throw that there.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
2% crit. Oh yeah. I do have to remember that I cannot sell this cove. I trust that I'll remember, but I do need to remember. If I sell Cove, I lose cooldown on Captain's Wheel. It is only 2 seconds because I have the Cove on my bench. Crazy skills name. building crescendo.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
We have anything to win. This one doesn't really do anything. It just looks flashy. We're always just winning in Sandstorm. Yep.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying. Did you know sail?
CDR on the flask,
Sail, fail, fail, sail.
I guess. We could just upgrade the flask.
I would never debate.
Oh, I guess upgrading the flask. We'd still need ammo. Yeah, okay. I should have just taken the temp boost.
I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
They're drilling. I heard about this bug. I didn't know if it was real, but it does appear to be real. No, it's... Apparently Isochoric Freezer is giga-bugged and fucks with cooldowns. Don't know exactly how it works.
I won't fall. My people need me.
Isochoric adds +1 second cooldown to something with a cooldown less than it. Well, it got my atomic clock all the way to 6 seconds, so... I don't know. Doesn't burn clock better? Maybe? I was thinking I wanted to leave this open for turbo, but... Some slows. Get the dock line upgrade, the barrel upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just my board. Depth charge only works with weapons, doesn't it? Did I read it wrong? Yeah, if you have exactly one weapon, it has extra ammo.
I have 50 worlds to rule. I have no time for
Oh, clock it to freezer. True. That might have been why that worked. Yeah, Isochoric Freezer is secretly a very messed up item this patch. 50 gold. That is what I would like. Okay.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this
Let's get clocking. Oh no. Okay. Work it. Work it. $41.6. Terrified to relax. Yeah, it was just if they were able to kill me before the clock got to get going. The blizzard was scary. It's the skill that's popping off. Everyone's asking about the skill. There's no skill popping off. We have anything to win, which is probably what you're asking about. But the whole board is just the board. We could not have this, and our board would be just as strong. Yeah, it's definitely intimidating looking, but it's just one burn, one poison. Realistically, we're just winning in Sandstorm.
The dunes are waves on a sea of gold.
Okay, well, we didn't need Sandstorm to beat this. Slow on atomic clock. Slow 2 items for 2 seconds.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about. Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Well,
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Looks like we're good. Yeah, clock's a dually item.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
Just go for poison freeze. Alright, I'll try to get flashy. This is really close to flashy.
Master craftsman? Me? Try my best.
Barrel the diamond. ATM the property with the lowest cooldown. Yes. So for the same CD, yeah. Are there any that even charge faster anymore? Two Eclipse. I think it's this because of healthy art. Oh, also lets me take the fight.
The world
Lighthouse. I don't think Lighthouse does anything here. Our win condition is the atomic clock. If we get to clock them, we're going to win. Oh, as a property. Sure, sure.
The bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse you.
This covers my lose condition better than this does, so I'm upgrading this. If that was still stuck on 4 ammo. Okay, final boss.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Another cutlass. Oh no, it's Radiant. What are we gonna do? Oh no! Sure would be a shame if Radiant didn't actually stop Atomic Clock. They're kind of scary. We're good, though. Worthy final boss. Worthy final boss.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
What is charging the cutlass? Probably one of the skills. Oh, the atomic clock is looking like it's charging the cutlass. Oh, it's thick hide. They have thick hide. Oh my god. Wait. Actual worthy final boss. Scary. Only 11 seconds on the cutlass. Yeah. The way it interacts with Silencer is it gets the increased cooldown and then Silencer recalculates. So like it goes to 9 seconds and then Silencer does the full reduction on the 9 seconds. So you're only getting 70% value on Atomic Clock. Well, that was one of the coolest games I've had in a very long time.
I'll lead the mutiny
I think it's my first time winning with a pacifist build, too. Should have been a counter. Kinda. I think the main thing that's a counter to us is just someone that can kill us in under 4 or 5 seconds. Or they have a bunch of items that I have to slow and they kill in like 8 seconds. Like the ammo build we were playing earlier. Probably a pretty good counter to what we're doing. Ice Club. Ice Club would be very good. At least this single weapon Vanessa had other items in play for us to clock.
Sails down, anchors up. Just waiting for your command. All of
Does
this
burning
is
people
just
with a rope
training.
count as pacifism?
real
I
fight.
think if you win every fight in Sandstorm, every player fight in Sandstorm, it still counts as pacifist. I'm standing by that. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play another one. Really good games tonight. Okay. Game. super fun one to watch. It was a super fun one to play. Meme spear. What could go wrong? Duct tape meme spear. Not the best combo, but yeah. No bug to squash.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Always just the med kits. Colt? You're giving me Colt? I don't want to throw fight 1 with a Langshan, but... It's not like Colt doesn't win fight 1, or doesn't lose fight 1.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
It's the highest level I've gotten to. I remember getting to 24 at some point. I don't know if I've been higher.
Don't let my youth worry you. The guys who trained me were very old. It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of
Yeah. I have regen. Burn stacks. Yeah. Worst of the game to be higher. The easiest way to power level is just get a deadly wanted poster. That thing gives a ton of XP every time you win a fight.
People here look so vulnerable.
Really? I mean, this led to a cool game last time. I probably shouldn't be complaining. It is pretty absurd, though. Why does seaweed scale so hard? Yeah. Yeah. Defensive scaling's a bit out of control in the early game. Yeah, Vanessa just has more XP events, too. The Bounty Hunter event gives 4 or 5 XP.
See that plank? Walk it. Ah,
Wanted poster
for
exists.
the rest of the tyrant's gold.
It's not bad. Just jamming XP, I think.
out to dethrone a king, not to
No Alpha Ray,
slaughter
please.
nobles.
Or Ignition Core. That's an Ignition Core. Kind of cool life still. Maybe it's fine. Burn's just too slow. God, Barrel's so messed up. Scoreboards, what are the usual upgrade priorities? It depends what you have. A lot of the time, it's still just going to be Alpha Ray early. Sometimes you upgrade your Ignition Core if you're relying on Burn for damage. It just depends what you need. I probably upgrade Ignition Core more than half the time with my Bronze upgrade.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. I think that suits you beautifully. Buyer's remorse never.
Fast item.
Remorseless. You want to buy...
Keep that around just in case.
Excellent choice.
We don't have shield pressure, but we do have a lot of shield.
The sparks! They're everywhere!
Our shield scales faster than their damage. Just barrel things. Would we win this if we weren't playing Langshan still? I think so.
Power outage!
Jillian over lighter? Why? Lighter's just better, no? It's a 3-second cooldown instead of a... I mean, best case, 4-second cooldown. Realistically, it's like a 5 or 6-second cooldown. We don't get anything from haste triggers.
Eat up, bulk up, get solid. That's
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
It's not cut up by
You
50%.
should know, I
Yeah,
am
well,
a
it has
legend
haste.
on
So it goes from
Bazaaring.
8 seconds to 4 seconds, best case. Lighter is still faster. Double trouble! Oh my god.
Defeat does not defeat me.
A tie? We take those. That is not how I expected that to go. But okay.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
You You're not a vehicle. You're not a vehicle.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Oh, you're not even a friend. I don't know why I thought Turtle Shell was a friend there. I should have rolled that.
We'll borrow more gold from the tyrant.
Step right up.
Just try to farm as much XP as I can with a board like this. Eventually take a dig site.
Not my finest performance.
Whatever. I skipped docks. I just forgot I had a star chart. Would have been better.
Look into my eyes, little mouse.
What was it? What was Docs versus? Was it Docs versus 100 life? It's honestly kind of close, but yeah.
How would you
XP probably better. I was just really excited to see the 100 life. So we could spider to do nothing. I don't know. There's better speed on these.
I may be young for a captain.
I should have thought about it more
but
than I
I've
did, at
seen my
least.
share of
I just assumed
struggles.
it was a bad docs. It's a good thing these line up so well. Nice. Augmented defenses would be cool. Can actually be dropped now. I'm gonna want to find a Captain's Wheel, I think. You can drop Seashell Lighter, play Captain's Wheel between Barrel and Force Field. Just a dog. What do we upgrade here? It's one of these two. Probably the shell. I don't think I'm ever cutting it.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Shell also buffs up the shield on the force field itself. Remember that we have the chart this time. Another look at augmented defenses. Third Vanessa force field build you've seen in 2 days. Oh no. Last time I had Vanessa force field, we pivoted out of it into piranhas. Just pepper spray.
I am not a warrior. I am just a man who has lived a long time.
I don't like that this desyncs it from the barrel. I think we just take Temporal Strike.
All wisdom has power, but not all power has wisdom.
Not looking for any weapons. I don't know, upgrade the Temporal Strike maybe?
Do you have any really small things?
Captain's Wheel? Nope.
Am I even a master merchant?
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Who's better? Lack of haste is a real big problem for us, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh.
Like my crew says at the bar, another
Scary.
round.
Scary, scary, scary. And then a matchup that should not be scary.
Stick close to me, and we'll get you out alive. Remember, this is their world.
Do this for now. I still want these aligned. Craft my own patch. What would be my top few biggest changes? I'd probably just make loot items more common again, is probably the big thing. I liked having different paths to try to upgrade builds, and loot items are really good at that. I wouldn't, like... I wouldn't go to the same extreme as the December patch. Like, that was a little too overtuned. But I think right now loot items are more rare than they should be. It's kind of cool that there's a bunch of different ways to influence your items. Like, you can decrease the cooldown, you can add a little bit of damage, you can just, like, upgrade them the hard way. You can add burn, you can add poison, you can add an enchant and then add burn. Just, like, having these different paths to make the items interesting was really cool. Right now, it's just so hard to get a loot item that you care about. It might even just be as simple as make it so that you choose from 3 loot items when clicking the middle level up reward. Rather than just getting a random one. I didn't mind Old Monster Farm. People complained about that event way too much. I think New Monster Farm is a better event than the Old Monster Farm. Selection is just so important. Oh, sure, sure. I probably wouldn't bring back Old Monster Farm. I do like the design of the current one better. But, I don't know, I wouldn't hate seeing it back. I think the only changes they really had to make to loot items was just move Cinders and the Poison one to Silver. Emerald Farm. You could spend 8 gold for 2 gold loot items. The high rolls were pretty crazy, but the average use out of that was
How delicious.
you got maybe half a loot item that you cared about every time. Yeah, the new one just feels better to play with because it's more reliable. I would like to see maybe not having such a big spread of rarities in the Monster Farm event.
Smashed.
It does seem like the choice is a bit too much of a no-brainer sometimes. Well, it's probably this. I put it on the shell. What does Force Field do with it? Haste 3 items, 1 second. Shell. Haste 2 items, 1 second. I think I'd rather have this enchant open for shielded or crit. I mean, there's a lot of things that are money checks. What's wrong with a money check? Shops are a money check. What about Pearl? Pearl's only 1 haste. I don't know, maybe. I think this is more
We're
haste.
out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
I don't like the haste there. I mean, I took the haste there. Shell on the left now. I think I'd rather have something that charges the shell on the left. Cooldown. Yeah, I'm aware. But like, it's not like the shell charges itself. And if you have this here, every time it charges at 4.4 seconds or later, you're kind of wasting some of it. I don't know. This is just like more activations on the barrel too. More activations on the thing that makes the shell faster. Still on the captain's wheel.
Make deals, not war. I feel like you're not being fully present with me.
I'm getting the same amount of money back. Odd. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I never thought it was a huge problem, but you're not the first person to have that concern. Just seemed like a strange concern to me. You could up the cost by 2 if you really wanted to. Welding helmets.
I told you, I'm done with Pelago. Got a
Inexorable.
got a Corsair spirit.
Just wins the fight.
Feeds body and soul.
Take the Guardian's gravy.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Shelly to the right to get the cooldown. We just talked about this. I just said I'd rather have the barrel there.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Oh, I think I want the force field in the cooldown for sure.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you. Oh, delivery's
Captain's
free.
wheel?
I like the exercise.
We have a slow from this. Maybe.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Okay, so how do we have to do this? I put this here. I guess just something that I don't care about here. Sure. Had to break up the vengeance there. You can go crit on the force field. A lot of life to give up.
Do you feel his flames whispering, calling you?
Have been clicking a lot of HP. Haste potion? For now with haste shell. Force field's better, I'm pretty sure. Over small items. I mean, to what end? You're playing Puffer Jellyfish instead of Catalyst Seashell Pearl? Bracer Seashell Pearl is just better. No, this Puffer's not that good. We're getting 2 hastes when this activates, and then another haste from the jelly.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
What are you doing? Mr. Pygmalion, what are you doing? Upgrade an item. Shell scaling.
We've barely scratched
As much
the
as I want
surface of the
Captain's Wheel, Dig Site has potential to be so cool. I mean, now that we know that this item is busted, do we just take it?
Too much treasure, not enough chest.
Magnificent find.
Doesn't do the bug thing until Diamond? Okay, well, we'll just get it to Diamond in 3 levels. I don't really want to sell everything. I can get rid of the star chart pretty easily. I don't think this is going back in. They could have done the seashell. What dually core I want to spam? Ignition. Any recommendations for builds? At the start of the patch, I played a bunch of dually runs that you can find on YouTube. I've got pretty much every core up there. Yeah, drill is going to be a common direction, just like staying in pure burn can be a direction. Free 10th win. Oh. Which board was it?
I am not prideful. I simply acknowledge the fact of my greatness.
So I don't have any tools. I am never going to have any tools. I want double large item damage. Reelement is okay.
You've learned much today, but there is so much more.
Oh yeah, it's not even an attack. Huh.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh. Yeah. My board could not beat lifesteal eels.
Master craftsman? Me? toi, Muppet.
What? Add something to incentivize upgrading stuff like force field? No, not everything needs to be worth upgrading. That was a huge problem with last patch, is you wanted to upgrade everything. It should be fine to be playing some bronze items on your board. Not everything needs to have huge upgrades. Well, I was just going to upgrade the Isocoric Freezer. I guess I still can. Just do this. Shielded Shipwreck. Very sane, very sane. Do we beat Void Colossus? Our start is really slow. No, the force field. Yeah. Isocoric Freezer broken. You will hopefully see soon. We need to get it to Diamond first. Oh, yeah, we don't want this getting the Vengeance. True. I guess we could put it on the shell now. Okay, so what is the thing that I want to speed up here? It could be the Pearl. It could be the Isocoric Freezer. Oh no, I don't want to speed up the Isocoric Freezer. I need the Isocoric Freezer to be slow. Could be the Puffer.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Epilepsy warning, chat. Epilepsy warning. Bug Abuse Gaming? Does it work?
This will inspire
We
the
will
crowd.
find out. I'm not even sure how bugs like this happen. This is the strangest bug. Do any of these fights have items we can test it against? What's the bug? I am hopefully going to show you. Let's see. Trash Titan. Yes. Has Venom. So this thing has 3 seconds of cooldown. And then Isocoric Freezer will activate. And now it has 4 seconds of cooldown.
It's over already. We barely got.
Wait, why did the freezer get faster? Why did the freezer go to 2 seconds? Oh, Reelement, okay. Getting paranoid here. No, he still doesn't update it. It's Reelement. I mean, yeah, we can sell that whenever. Come on, skill shop. It's the bug. When an Isocoric Freezer activates, all items that have lower cooldown than Isocoric Freezer get an extra second tacked onto their cooldown. Or it might put them up to 4 seconds. I'm not sure. What the fuck? Yep, I have no idea how that happens either, but alas. It's like better because you want ISO high. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I can disrupt it a bit. 3.8 still. That should be good enough. Now we can see if it goes to 3.8 or if it still just goes to 4.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
They have Bonk. That is weirdly good for us. Do they get destroyed by Isocoric? Kind of. So it does go above the Isocoric Freezer. Thanks for the bonk. Okay. Perfect opponent. It was a very good opponent to showcase this, yeah. Isocoric Freezer at Diamond has an extra effect to slow all opponents, to increase the cooldown of all opponents items by 1 second. Increase the cooldown of all opponent's items that are slower than Isochoric Freezer by 1 second. I looked at the page posted above. BazaaringDB, it's in the item description. Let's see. Yeah, there is a hidden ability on BazaaringDB. That would make sense how a bug like that happens. That is a weird thing to push into live, though.
Read the tides and listen to the wind. They will guide your strikes.
Okay. Well, anyways. I think that is anyways time for the stream tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go and see who we can host. Had some really good games tonight. Let's see. Joda? Let's send it over to Joda.